Hey guys, gossiping reactions Marie's take. Mom allegedly beat 14-year-old son to death with extension cord for not doing his choice. Now let me tell you guys something. Sometimes we have to be very careful on disciplining a child and not disciplining the child enough. In this case, she took it to the next level. She took it to the extreme. And what I have understood was the fact the child was always living with the mom. But it seems like the child came to visit, and the mom might have asked him to clean his womb, and he didn't clean the womb. The mother take it on him to beat him so hard. You unalive him? Are you that angry with him, with the world, with your situation, with your life condition, that you would beat your child to death? Let me finish reading and I'll give you my opinion. A Seattle mom is accused of beating her teenage son to death with an extension cord because he didn't finish his choice, allegedly telling cops she went too far while spanking him. The 29-year-old mother called 911 Thursday afternoon to report her 14-year-old son became unresponsive while she was spanking him with an extension cord, KOMO News reported. Jesus Christ. Mother stated she was spanking him with an extension cord and it went too far, according to a police report. Mother stated that son did not complete his choice and she was angry. Mother told him it was but cutting time. Mother ordered son to remove his clothing and use an extension cord to strike him. Look, this is too much. This is too much. Number one, why you ask him to remove his clothes? So he can feel the beating through his bone, through his skin, through everything? Are you that angry with life? You gotta beat him up like that? The police report alleges the mother told investigators she shoved her son against a wall and he hit his head, causing him to become unconscious and fall to the floor. Mother continued to beat son while he was on the floor. The report states mother ordered son to stand, which he complied. Mother continued to beat son for approximately an hour. No, that's too much. This is too much. And I was watching this lady giving her take on TikTok saying, where do we get that beating, whipping from? It's during slavery, where they used to mistreat us, where they used to beat us so badly, so to get not only revenge or to show us that they are in charge, they are the boss, they are in control. And we have learned this bad habit from the owner of the slave people and take it on to this generation, beat our kids. Let me tell you something. That's her opinion. And in my opinion, it's okay to discipline a child. It's okay to spank the child. But don't go to the extreme. Do not cross the line. I have spanked my kids when they were young, 4 of them, until they get to 10 years old. I told them at this point, you have been talked to, you have been spanked, you have been explained things that's supposed to be explaining when you're wrong and right. At this point, if you don't get it, that's on you, because I have done my part. 10 years old, they understand what I am about, what I'm not about. And I even have one son, he's always said, Mom, I remember when you used to spank me. And I'm thankful because my life turned around because you spanked us when we were coming up. And when they see how the youngest one is not being spanked like them, it's like, what happened? Why you change? You used to have us on point. And look how this one is doing all type of things you're not spanking. Look, after the 3 oldest one have settled things, realize how it is with me, they have learned. They have learned to behave, to do things right. Do not embarrass me. Do not make me angry. Do not make me mad, because I have done my part from 1 to 10. Now you have an idea what it is like for me to be your mother, what I am expected of you. Now, I will tell you the other side of the story. When you don't spank them, when you don't discipline them, you know what you have created? Little spoiled brats, thinking the world belonged to them. You just happen to live in it. Okay? When you don't discipline your kids, when you don't tell them that was wrong, don't do that again, or this is what can happen if you do that again, when you allow them to go out there, all you've only given them was love, laughing, giggling, and not being able to tell them that was bullying, that was wrong, that's not right, don't do this, don't do right, don't do that, you are creating a monster. Because those same kids becoming little young adults, they go out there in the world expecting everybody to treat them like mommy and daddy, to have a point of view in the outside world that they can do whatever they want. Some kids walked into the mall, pick up shit, and walk away with it, thinking they can do that, and nobody's going to punish them. Nobody's going to discipline them. That's their world. You happen to live in it. That's a disaster. And those young kids are becoming hardcore criminals because they don't have the mindset of working hard to earn what they want, to buy what they want. So guess what? You're creating little monsters that are going to go rob the bank. They're going to go rob people. They're going to unalive people to get what they want. Those are bad parenting. And I am not saying you have to beat your kids. In my opinion, where I came from, I got spanked. I am who I am today for the spanking that I got when I was in Haiti. They don't play that. And they don't have to be your parents to spank you. You behaving like a fool. You behaving wrong. They are going to spank you and go home and tell your parents, I just spanked your child because he or she was misbehaving at the river or at the farm. And guess what happened when you get home? You get another beating from your grandpa, your grandma, and my kids, because my mother was already here in the United States. So you get spanked twice. The neighbors have right to spank you. When you get home, you got another spanking waiting for you because you misbehave. You make the whole family look bad. Okay? I used to tell my kids, you want to behave like that? I'll send your ass to Haiti. You cannot defend yourself. Good luck. And they say, oh, I'm sorry. Turn around, behaving. Again, I can see when a kid's and an adult was raised by the right parents. When you're speaking, you're addressing something to that young child or to that adult. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. And you could see the mannerism, how they treat you. I even asked them, were you in the army? You're so well, respected, or how you address yourself, how you appreciate people, how you talk to people. I see something different from you. And when you see the badass kid that never get disciplined, that never gets spanked, you can tell the difference. Yeah, what you want? Yeah. They are arrogant. They have this way of speaking to adults. They look at you all kind of way. They give you the attitude like you ain't shit, or you're not my kind. They have that in them. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate we have parents that allow their kids to just go free in the world, don't know wrong from right, disrespecting people, think they can do whatever they want, and nothing will happen to them. And that's why a lot of them, when they ended up in jail for doing the wrong thing, it's too late. Sometimes they could unalive somebody, they could hold a weapon, they could do all type of things. But if you were to do your job as a parent, to give those children the right way, the right thing, when you grow up in a certain environment, when you do certain things, there was consequences. There was Side effect. Don't do this. Action and reaction. Something is going to happen to you when you do something dumb and stupid. If you were to tell your child the right thing, we would have had a better world right now. But because people want to be so lovely and dovey, oh, my cutie, my dada, my this, my that, and don't do the right thing. And that's why we have those disasters that we are having now in young men or young women are destroying other young men, young women, are going on the pole to dance, are doing all kind of stuff. They want fast money, go and prostitute themselves, get sick, and go unalive people, go to jail. It's so many bad things that can happen when you don't do the right things as a parent, when you don't raise your kids right. So it's unfortunate this mother took it too far and took her son's life. That's not right. There's other way to discipline kids. And to take a whole hour of beating one child for what? What did he do to deserve a whole hour of beating? If he hit his head, he fall down, you still continue beating him? Come on, man. That's just not right. That's criminal act, and I hope she pays for it. You can't be that angry. I have so many shit happen to me. And like I said, my youngest is 16. And if I were to spank him, hit him, he's like, what that for? Because he's not used of me spanking him. And I spanked the other ones. But him, he wasn't spanked that much. I talked to him. I say, look, you 10 now. That's it. I'm not spanking anymore. You effed up. That's on you. But I have done my part. Okay? And again, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You took your own child's life because you are so angry. You are so miserable. You are so unhappy. You took it on him. And you're going to have to pay for it. Subscribe. Thank you for watching.